let's move on now, because this is an interesting story that we found in today's Gulf news. And the US is basically moving to overhaul its policy in terms of arms exports. Now it's rolling out, it's expanding sales to allies. That's one of the aims here. And also cut the time it takes to approve arms deal and boost arms sales. Boost sales for big companies like, for example, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman Corporation. All these big name arms companies are going to be benefiting from this, aren't they? This very much is a President Trump policy that he's been pushing for a year.
He's been pushing this personally. You know, President Trump, if anything, keeps stating he's a deal maker. He wants to make deal. He wants to cut red tape. And this is one of the things that he's had in his sights as a change around how do you make these deals. Building also, he sees, supporting his allies internationally. But some of the fine print in these deals is interesting, because this is opening and paving the way to more drones and deals around missile carrying drones. Some are calling these terror drones. There's a lot of new technology that's going to be coming through in some of these deals, and what impact that has. So yes, he's a deal maker, but what deals and what's the actual targets that he's trying to get? What's the actual technology that he's actually trying to sell around the world?
They're talking about, you know, creating manufacturing jobs in America, but it's going to be a very controversial way of creating jobs, isn't it?
There's a huge lobby in the States, which is the arms lobby, and you know, this is worth billions to the state, the US, this industry. So you can imagine it will have a knock-on effect to the US economy because of the amount of people it employs and the investment it makes. But this is also a technology play. This is all about increasing the US's capability in understanding new technology and leading the way in that.
We had a summit, didn't we, recently about the future of robots that can be armed, and the future of, you know, AI in terms of technology and war. And it's quite scary, isn't it, the idea that we're going to get these, you know, the technology is going to be so advanced that in the future you can program something to actually attack humans and kill them.
Yes, it is. You know, AI is not in its own right something that we should be fearful of. It's something that's going to enhance lives. It's going to bring new services, new answers to some of the challenges that we have. But yes, the application in war is a challenge, yes.
Right, let's move on and talk about